If there's one thing about life that really deters people away from things is the fact that there's no guarantees for everything. With most things, there are guarantees. With you being comfortable, there is a guarantee you will still be in the same position that you are today, tomorrow. With being undisciplined, you will still have these same problems that you are struggling with years ago today because of the fact that there's no guarantee that something can happen, but there's a guarantee that you can be there and that you can show up and continue to do what you need to do every single day. And why do we have this problem of running away from stuff that's not fully made aware for us that we may not come out of this winning? It's the fact that we may not come out of this winning. But then the other side of that aspect as well is, how can we win? How will I win? How can I best set up this in my life to win? Right? And then I was thinking earlier, and I was listening to somebody that I listen to on YouTube. Y'all may know him. Hey man, it's Taekwondo, bro. Shout out to the dojo to the moon, to the solar system, and then we're leaving the limps there. You know what I'm saying? And so, in this video, bro, he said specifically that fear stands on something, right? And he was just talking about fear. Though, your emotions have to stand on something. That is a point that he made very clear. And so when he made that point very clear, I was listening. I was really thinking about it. I was like, of course, it does have to stand on something, because meaning is creating, right? It's the same thing. And so the way you feel fear, your anger, your worry, everything, it stands on something. So you have to kick the legs from the chair. And how do you better kick the legs from the chair? You understand what's on top of it holds no weight. Right? And then so I grabbed this whiteboard to show you that it's simply just a representation of fear standing on thoughts. Fear standing on thoughts. So XYZ, it could be, you know what, let's give it an equation. So X over T equals R. And so what's R? Results. So let me show you the little formula that we done cooked up, right? So X over T equals R. And so what, Walkie, what you talking about? What you talking about, Daily? What you talking about? Whatever emotion that is over thoughts. And those thoughts help you produce actions, which give you your results. So, it makes me to say this. It doesn't matter what the emotion is. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be positive or negative. But you have to understand, you give it a platform. You give it something to stand on. You give it something to scream out from the heavens and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You make that very present to it. So, if you're struggling with some of these things, and you're struggling with doubt, worry, fear, trying to break that, and trying to get out of these things, man, you gotta kick the legs from underneath the chair. You have to take out what it stands on. And what does it stand on? Nothing but thoughts. It's nothing but thoughts. That's all they are, man. And that's all they will ever be if you let them stay that way. They don't have to become your results. You don't have to keep living the same life you do every single day, man. I've been there. I understand that nobody likes that. You don't grow like that. By being stuck in just a straight, just a straight shot way. It's just like tunnel vision. That's exactly what all this fear, anxiety, all it is. It keeps you focused on that. And then you wonder why you wonder why this is what your life revolves around now. This is everything that you have cooked up, and now the universe is like, okay, This is what you're giving your emotions to. This is what you're giving energy to. So I will send it back to you. And now you understand that it all starts with you. So, what type of, are you going to give this thing a chair? Are you going to give this thing a pedestal? And if you do give it a pedestal, are you going to kick the legs from it? Because I guarantee you there's other emotions way worth putting on a pedestal more than fear. Because why don't we put the same example for enlightenment that we did for fear? If fear stood on something, why can't enlightenment stand on something? Why can't confidence stay on something? Your confidence within yourself, right? And you give yourself reasons why you're confident. Oh, X, Y, and Z because, oh, I told myself to do 500 push-ups the other day and I did that. Oh, because I told myself to approach that woman the other day and I did that. Oh, because I taught myself how to play the guitar and I did that. And you still continue to do these things. It's the same way your thoughts build everything around you, bro. They do. When you assign something meaning, you give it, you create it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, meaning equals creating. So if meaning equals creating, then why aren't you creating a meaning for something that pushes you past the fear, pushes you past all the worry, the doubt, all the excess bullshit coming your way from the negative thoughts that you have been festering? Because you only grow onto it. It only grows onto you. It attaches to you. Now, you don't have to let it attach to you. But my boy, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because you can sit here and say anything under the sun. But when it comes time and that leech does latch onto you and it will start draining you, you gonna snatch it off or you gonna be too scared to do so? I hope you would snatch it off because yeah, I would. Most people would snatch a leech off them. If you said no, don't tell nobody that. Don't ever tell nobody that. You need to be checked out. Bro, you're weird. Anyway. But yeah, no. So, like I said, X over T equals R. The emotion over the thoughts equal the results. The emotion over the thoughts equals the result. So what emotion are you going to have that gives you the results that you want? Because I guarantee you, if you're focusing on the worst ones, those are the ones that you're going to get. Those are most definitely the ones you're going to get. You have to understand what you create has value and meaning in your life. Your thoughts have value and meaning in your life, obviously. And so now that you understand this, you understand also that you create the meaning. You create the chair the things in your life sit on. Because if it doesn't have a good structure, it wouldn't sit up. So your mind constantly thinking about those things, those thoughts about that emotion. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm scared. What if she tells me I'm too ugly? Does that mean I'm not good enough? One leg. Oh, but what if I walk outside and I'm judged? Another leg. Oh, dang. If I post this video, nobody watches it. Everybody's going to think I'm stupid and nobody's going... Another leg. Oh, I woke up this morning and my manager, she just kept texting me about, oh, you got to work. Another leg. Do you see how many times a day you give yourself opportunities to build up to something? To give something else a platform that is worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's really what you got to think about, bro. What you're putting your energy into, what you're putting your time into, and what you're entertaining. Understand, do not entertain nothing that does not benefit you, man. Life is backwards as hell. They will always tell us that we need to not be selfish. And yet, by being selfish, you are able to help take care of others. Hey, man. Welcome to the Daily News Channel. Hey, bruh. Welcome to the newscast, bro. Go ahead, bruh. Join up. Join up. Because you know what, bruh? We about to get spreading the news and the gospel. Straight up like that, bruh. And hey, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, man. And tee up, stay up, bro. And stay lit. Can we stop recording? How do we stop recording?